Okay, so we are here with Jessica, who has been competing on the open tournament circuit for the last year or so. So, Jessica, how old are you?
I'm 9.
You're 9. Okay, cool. And what are some of the events that you've been participating in? What are the things you've competed in?
I've competed in open weapons, traditional weapons, open forms, and traditional forms.
Wow, so 4 different events. And what are some of the places that you've gone to compete?
I went to Florida to compete in the U.S. Open, which is the biggest karate tournament in the world.
And what was that like?
It was a little bit nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It was scary, but I got to win first place in one of the events.
And what was the event that you took first place in?
I took open forms for first place.
First place in open forms. So basically that means that you are now in open forms, you are a national champion, #1 in your age and rank division, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Now, how much do you practice when you're on your own at home? How much do you practice?
I practice about 20 or more minutes, and it depends. If I'm at a class, I'll practice maybe a couple more hours.
Couple more hours, yeah. So, and you've been taking a lot of classes, learning a lot of different things beyond just traditional martial arts training, right? Yeah. So, what are the other things that you had to, in addition, practice? Like, what is it, some of the other things that you had to work on?
I think I had to work on more intensity for these tournaments.
Yeah. So you had to be really
louder, so more performance. So it was a little bit difficult at first, and I didn't really get it at first, but it was good after. I got to meet some friends, and now I see them most of the time at the tournaments, which is cool.
Yeah. So did you have to learn some things like tricking or some different weapons?
I had to learn lots of more tricks to do open. I learned butterflies and kick-ups, and I'm getting really good at them. I'm learning some aerials, so it's pretty cool.
Working on your flexibility a lot too. I know you can do a crazy split, huh? Yeah. So why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you? I'm gonna pan out here. So these are some of the trophies that she's won. Why don't you put your plaque to the side for a second, and then come right in front of those trophies and show me your split. Look at that. She drops right down into a split. That is beautiful, beautiful. Now stand back up, and you'll notice she's got trophies here that are much taller than she is. So what did you win that big, giant trophy in the back for? What was that for?
This is the Ocean State Grand Nationals. It was in the Foxwood. It was the second biggest tournament that I've ever went to.
And what was that trophy for? What was the event that you competed in that you won that?
I competed in open weapons, and I had to go on stage, which was really cool. I thought it was a great experience.
Awesome. And what was the weapon that you competed with?
I competed with bow staff.
With bow staff for that one? Very cool, very cool. Now what about that trophy next to it? That's still taller than you. It's not as tall as the big one, but it's still taller than you.
Yeah. This was the U.S. Open. It's the biggest karate tournament. It's an ISCA, which is different than Crane. I don't compete in a lot of ISCAs, so it was pretty cool. I competed in open forms, and I got first place for that.
Very cool. Now you also did a traditional form, right? What was the from Shaolin Kempo? What was the traditional form that you did that you competed with?
The traditional form, I competed. I don't think I have a traditional form for a trophy, but I also competed with traditional forms for most of these. I got a finalist medal, which is like winning first place or the top 4 in the U.S. Open.
Awesome. And what was the actual form that you did? Like your traditional form?
I did 5 pinion.
5 pinion, yeah. So one of our forms you did, huh? And how about, I know that they're just as important, but some of the trophies in front, you know, they're a little bit smaller, but what were those for? Can you tell me what those are, each of those was for?
Yeah. This was my first U.S. open tournament. I, I competed in open weapons for it. It was the nutmeg, and it was cool. I did really good on it, and I used the bow staff again.
Bow staff for that one, cool.
This is traditional weapons. I competed with the bow staff by Sri Lankan.
Awesome, awesome. So our traditional bow staff form, yep. And then what about the one next to that, the green one?
That one was the PLSK. I did traditional forms, which was the 5-pinion, and this one was the Rango tournament. I competed in traditional weapons in the Sri Lankan.
Very good. And then the last thing I wanted you to show us is you have a jacket that someone made for you.
Yeah. My mom's friend Nancy embroidered the jacket, and it has KLC Dojos on it.
Wow, that's beautiful. Very cool. And don't you have a special gi that you had made as well? I know you don't have that with you today, but
I have a short sleeve gi. It goes down to right here.
mm-hmm.
I compete with that for my open weapons and open forms. And it's much different than our full uniforms that we wear in class.
Yeah.
So it was cool to wear.
It's cool. Time. Did it take a little getting used to?
Yeah. I messed up with my bow staff in the U.S. Open a little.
A little?
Yeah, the bow staff got caught in my sleeve, so.
Oh, yep. So tell me, last thing, what's been your favorite part of this whole experience?
My favorite part was just meeting my all new friends, competing, and it was just a great experience. I think it would be good for other kids too. I love the just hanging out and just competing and showing the world this is what I do.
Well, I have to say, from all of us here, we're incredibly proud of you, Jessica. You've been a wonderful representative for our school, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to do a little interview with us. All right, good job.